The NBA spent years praying a 7'9" player would never develop real skills. It's too late. November 6, 2025, Florida against North Florida. The arena erupted, not for the score, not for a game-winning shot, for him. Olivier Rioux checked into the game with 2 minutes and 9 seconds remaining, and history was made. The tallest player to ever step on a college basketball court. 7'9", 2 inches taller than any NBA player in history. But here's what terrified scouts. He didn't just stand there. He ran the floor with a smile. He moved with purpose. This is exactly what they were afraid of. A giant who could actually play. But it wasn't supposed to happen this way because the player making history right now isn't the same teenager everyone dismissed as just another tall curiosity. To understand why this version of Olivier Rioux is the NBA's nightmare, we have to go back to the beginning. When Olivier Rioux was born on February 2, 2006 in Terrebonne, Quebec, his parents knew they had something special. His father, Jean-François, stands 6'8". His mother, Anne, 6'1". His older brother, Emile, 6'9". Genetics loaded the dice, but nobody expected this. By age 8, Olivier was already 6'1". By 6th grade, 6'11". Before 7th grade, he crossed 7 feet. At 15, Guinness World Records measured him at 7'5" and declared him the world's tallest teenager. He now stands 7 feet 9 inches, 2 inches taller than NBA legends Gheorghe Muresan and Manute Bol, 3 inches taller than Yao Ming, Taco Fall, and Sean Bradley, 4 inches taller than Victor Wembanyama. The kid is a human skyscraper. Olivier started playing basketball at 5 years old. By 12, he was already 6'10" and dominating international competition with the French phenoms. The basketball world took notice. Real Madrid brought him into their youth program. Then came IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida, one of the most elite basketball prep schools in America. The same place that developed Zach Edey, the same place that produces NBA players. In November 2023, Florida offered him a spot as a preferred walk-on. He reclassified from the 2025 class to 2024 and committed immediately. The Gators had landed the tallest basketball player anyone had ever seen, but here's what made Olivier uniquely terrifying from day one. Pure size. 7'9" is unprecedented. He can dunk without leaving his feet. His dribble reaches his teammates' shoulders. His hair nearly grazes the net when he walks under it. Good hands and touch. Around the rim, he's got soft hands and surprising feel for someone his size. Rim protection. He takes up impossible space. One step and he's covering the entire paint. International pedigree. He represented Canada at multiple FIBA tournaments. Bronze medals at the 2021 U16 America's Championship and 2024 U18 America. The kid had championship experience. The basketball IQ. He understands positioning, timing, and how to use his body. Mental composure. Cameras followed him everywhere. Selfie requests on campus daily. He handled it all with grace and humility. But there were cracks. The conditioning concerns were real. He could only play a few minutes before needing a substitute. Getting up and down the court exhausted him quickly. The coordination issues, quick reactions, change of direction, defending outside the paint, all challenges, the mobility questions. He wasn't explosive, he couldn't guard on the perimeter. Opponents would stretch him beyond the three-point line and he'd give up open shots. The development timeline. Scouts saw him as a multi-year project, just a 3-star recruit, not 4, not 5. The comparison everyone made. Taco Fall, Boban Marjanovic, giants who became curiosities, not game changers. The whispers started immediately. He's too slow, he'll never play meaningful minutes. Size doesn't translate without skills. The NBA clung to hope. Maybe Rioux would be another 7-footer who couldn't adapt. Maybe his height would be his only asset. Maybe the league stays safe. They were wrong. Summer 2024, Olivier Rioux arrived at Florida ready to play. Fans were ecstatic. The media was buzzing, 7'9" in Gainesville. But Coach Todd Golden gave him 2 options. Option 1, play sparingly as a freshman. Get garbage time minutes in blowouts. Burn a year of eligibility for 30-second cameos. Option 2, redshirt. Sit out the entire season. Work on strength, conditioning, and skill development. Preserve eligibility and come back stronger. Olivier chose the hard path. He chose development. The 2024-25 season began. Olivier sat on the bench, game after game, blowout after blowout. Fans chanted his name, Ollie! 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 The Rowdy Reptiles student section begged Coach Golden to put him in. Golden refused, even when Florida was up by 30, even when the game was decided. Olivier stayed seated. Then Florida won the national championship, cut down the nets, celebrated on the court. Olivier stood there, flat-footed, watching his teammates celebrate a title he was part of but couldn't touch. The optics were brutal. He became a viral sensation for all the wrong reasons. Videos of him riding his bike on campus, ducking under doorways, towering over classmates. He was a walking spectacle, a curiosity, not a player. The criticism came fast. He's just a sideshow. 7'9" doesn't matter if you can't play. Florida made a mistake bringing him in. He'll never see real minutes. The scout team grind was relentless. Every day, Olivier went against Alex Condon, 6'11", Ruben Chinyelu, 6'10", Micah Handlockton, 7'1". All elite players, all physically dominant. Olivier rarely got the best of them. Coach Golden didn't sugarcoat it. His lack of explosiveness is an issue. It's hard for him to get off the ground. Changing directions is challenging. June 2025, a report dropped. Playing time won't come easily for Rioux. A long road still lies ahead. Other contributions would be surprising if not wishful thinking. The doubt was everywhere. But something was happening behind closed doors. Olivier wasn't sulking. He was working. Strength and conditioning program. 6 days a week. Building core strength, lateral quickness, endurance. Nutritionist and sports science team. Transforming his body. Learning how to move more efficiently at 7 to 9. Film study with Florida's coaching staff. Watching Giannis Antetokounmpo, studying how he uses length, analyzing Zach Edey's development at Purdue. Teammate validation started pouring in. Micah Handlockton watched him every day. When he gets in practice, sometimes he'll just grab the ball over Alex Condon and dunk it. You're like, wow, nobody else can do that. Coach Golden saw it too. He's doing great. I think his body has transformed. The way he moves, he's way more athletic now than when he got here. He's been incredibly coachable. He's done everything we've asked him to do. The attitude never wavered. Olivier kept grinding, kept showing up, kept believing. Because while everyone on the outside doubted, he knew the truth. His time was coming. And when it did, the world would see exactly what 7'9" with skills looks like. November 6th, 2025. Florida versus North Florida. The Gators were dominating, up 102-61 with just over 2 minutes left. But nobody cared about the score. The O'Connell Center crowd of over 10,000 was on their feet. We want Ollie. We want Ollie. The chants swept through the arena. Halftime, fans had been yelling at Coach Golden. Put him in. Give us Ollie. Golden had made it clear this moment would come. Now was the time. With 2:09 remaining, he motioned to the bench. Olivier Rioux checked in. The arena erupted. The loudest ovation of the night. Louder than anything except the championship banner unveiling. History was happening. 7'9". The tallest player to ever step on a college basketball court. Taller than any player in NCAA Division I history. Olivier ran up and down the floor with a little smile on his face. His teammates were going wild. Opponents drawn to him like magnets. He didn't even touch the ball. They couldn't get it to him. But it didn't matter. The moment was everything. After the game, Olivier's reaction was ice cold. It felt great. The support from everybody was amazing, even on the bench and even with the fans. I'm very grateful. When asked about making history as the tallest player ever, it's another day, I guess. That's championship confidence. Teammate Micah Handlockton had stopped him before checking in. Play with confidence. You've worked your butt off for 2 years now to get to this spot. Now's your moment. This is your time to shine. Seeing him out there running up and down the court with a little smile on his face, it was really good to see. Coach Golden was proud. He's put in a lot of great work. To his credit, he's kept a great attitude without getting a lot of reward. Obviously, the game was in our control and thought it would be a good opportunity to get him out there. I think he was pretty excited. It was pretty neat for him to finally see the floor, but Olivier wasn't done making history. November 21st, 2025, Florida versus Merrimack. The Gators were crushing them, 79-41 with 2 minutes 26 seconds left. The chants started again. We want Ollie. Golden answered. Olivier checked in. This time he got the ball, drove to the basket, got fouled, went to the free throw line for 2 shots. The crowd held their breath. He missed the first, bounced off the front rim, but the second, swish, 1 point. His first career point, the tallest player to ever score in Division I college basketball history. The crowd went ballistic. His teammates mobbed him. He grabbed his first career rebound before the buzzer. Coach Golden after the game: "I thought he did a good job getting to the foul line. Really proud that he made one. There wasn't a lot there, probably 5 possessions, but he did the best he could do in those minutes." Social media exploded. "That's not a freshman, that's a skyscraper with sneakers. He doesn't even have to jump to dunk." Here's why nobody can stop what's coming. The size advantage is unfair. 7'9" is 2 inches taller than anyone in NBA history. The development is real. His body transformed. He's more athletic. He's moving better. He's stronger. The attitude, coachable, humble, relentless work ethic. Never complained about sitting. The future timeline: he's only 19 years old. He has 3 more years of college development ahead of him. If he keeps improving at this rate, the ceiling is terrifying. The modern NBA evolution. The league is getting taller. Wembanyama is dominating at 7'4". Chet Holmgren is thriving at 7 feet. Zach Edey is getting real minutes. Teams are valuing size again. Draft eligibility. He'll be eligible for the NBA draft in 2028 or 2029. Scouts are already watching. On pure size alone, Rioux would be NBA caliber. The nightmare scenario. What happens if a 7'9" player develops actual skills? What if he becomes even 60% of what Wembanyama is? The league has never seen anything like this. And here's the scary part. He's only 19 years old. This isn't his peak. This is just the beginning. The NBA feared a giant. Who could actually play? They dismissed him as a curiosity. They said size doesn't translate. Olivier Rioux is proving them wrong, 1 free throw at a time. The league that hoped 7'9" would stay on the bench, they're running out of time to prepare. If you think Rioux is just getting started, hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment. Will Olivier Rioux make the NBA? The NBA's tallest nightmare is 7'9" and just warming up.